Well, make your mind up, in or out. You're gonna sit there staring at the door. That's typical cat behaviour. They stand next to a door and stare at it and look at you and stare at it. You open it and they walk away. They may go out in a minute. We've been out 3 times this morning already. Right, it's early on Friday morning. You are looking at Dendrobium nesta, almost fully open. And what a spectacle if that had had 30 blooms instead of 6. We had a bad year for this one last year. It will be better. Right, plans, so that you know what's going on. And when videos don't appear, people worry. So this is what's going on. It's Friday today. I have things to do with the old house today. And because of what's coming next, I have to do quite a lot of watering. And I haven't got time to do it. So everything's going to get the sprayer today, which is not like me at all. That includes pots. I never use a sprayer on pots because it's difficult to judge how much is going in the pot because I can't see it, because a lot of them are inside black pots. But that's what's got to happen, because that will be today. Desperately need to get my car cleaned, and that means taking it to the team of Polish guys who have their own hand car wash and valet service. It's brilliant. I mean, they're so busy. It's got to be good. When somewhere's busy and people are queuing out in the road to get in there, it's got to be good, hasn't it? And my car is really bad. It hasn't been cleaned inside or out since I moved all these orchids over here. That's a long time ago. So it desperately needs a proper valet, especially if I'm going places over the weekend. Right, so that takes care of today. I've got to get the keys round to the old house and various other things to do. And this is today's video. That's it. Now, tomorrow I've got my minibus trip to 2 orchid nurseries. So I'm out all day. Now, I will be filming, but I'm not in a position to get them to you. However, depending on what time we get home, I may be able to put that together tomorrow evening and get it posted. And then, of course, we get to Sunday. It's Sunday chat time. No, it's not. This is a sudden impulse thing. I was watching Corinne Tomlinson of Greenwood Bonsai. He's just posted a video today, or a while ago, but I've just seen it anyway. And basically, he started talking about the Bonsai Expo at the K2 Arena in Crawley. Now, I went there many, many years ago, probably, I don't know, but many, many years ago, on a minibus trip when I was in the Wessex Bonsai Society. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that expo is on Sunday. So that's 2 days out in a row, having not had any for ages. But I've decided I'm going to go, because on Saturday I'm not driving. It's a minibus trip and I'm not the driver. So I'm going to have a lazy day on Saturday. So driving virtually half of those roads again on the Sunday is not a big deal. It's about 100 miles. That's not a big deal. And a lot of that is on good roads, either motorway or good dual carriageways. So about 2 hours, I reckon, something like that. And it's a day out, basically. There are nearly all of the bonsai nurseries in this country will be there, selling accessories and trees. And it'll probably be one of the largest shows of show quality trees all in one place. So I'll be filming there as well. But I'll be out all day, so no Sunday chat. You're getting all this. As I said, that was a spur of the moment decision, and I'm going to go. It's just, I've just made my mind up. I'm going to go. It's a day out. It's a fair bit of journey I know really well, and then some of the roads I don't travel very often. And some of them are through some nice scenery, so it's a relatively pleasing drive, you know, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a little bit expensive to get in, but there again, everything to do with bonsai is expensive. You know, you can take something really mediocre and put the word bonsai in front of it and charge 3 times as much. It's like an ordinary pair of scissors, you know, £3. Call them bonsai scissors, they're 30 quid. Anyway, so that's the plans for the weekend. In addition to that, on the bonsai note, some of you have been following the bonsai stuff and have, you know, moved across and joined in with the bonsai channel as well, and thanks for that. Maybe looking forward. Oh, hang on. Somebody wants to go out. Come on then. As you see, if you ignore them, they make their mind up. And the other one's probably gone upstairs and go to sleep for the rest of the day. Yes, so you'd be wondering what happened to the twin trunk and the other tree out in the wilds that I was going to collect, and it hasn't been done. Well, the plan was to do that on Monday morning, early in the day, very early in the day. But if I'm out all day Saturday and all day Sunday, that's not happening. So I'm aiming, weather permitting, to collect those 2 trees early on Tuesday morning. So they'll be home ready to film on Tuesday. That's the plan. Between now and then, there obviously won't be any bonsai videos. I'm out, basically. But we'll get back to the bonsai. You know, I did say that, you know, whereas you tend to get mainly daily videos on the Orchid channel, that won't ever happen on the Bonsai channel. You know, you'd be lucky to get 1 or 2 a week. Probably 1 a week would be realistic, depending on what I'm up to. So there we go, that's the plans. Busy today, watering in an odd way, which I don't normally do, but it's got to last the plants, that's the thing. They're going to have to last. And then tomorrow is the minibus trip to McBean's and the Mathers Foundation. So 2 orchid nurseries in one day. And we've organised a pub lunch in between the 2. Yay! Where we've pre-ordered and we'll all sit down. And because it's so long between that lunchtime and when I get back and I've got to get in the car, I can have a drink for a change. So I'm normally driving. So that's going to be a nice day out with a group of orchid friends and everything, so that'll be good. And then the Sunday I'll be up early. Well, it doesn't have to be the crack of dawn. It doesn't open till 10. So I would think about, you know, leaving about 7:30, 7:45. So I'd like to get there early enough that if there's anything I fancy buying, it hasn't all gone, if you see what I mean, because it's a one-day event. And people will probably come from abroad to that, you know, it's a big event. So that's all day Sunday taken care of, and then get back to some sort of normality on Monday, where the house is gone and forgotten, dealt with. I've just got a few little bits of finance detail to sort out, getting some refunds for stuff that was paid in advance, and then that can be cleared up. But I will have, you know, today getting the keys sorted out will be my last sort of active involvement with the house. And then we'll go from there and start again. I mean, one thing that's under my nose at the moment that's an obvious contender for some work is the Dendrobium Jenkinsii. It's finished blooming and it needs unmounting, and all the good bits where the new growth has either started or will start soon, rearranging on a flat mount, not a curved mount, so that we get an even light for blooming purposes, and re-establish this plant and get it going again this year. So that'll be good. Oh, and a bit of sad news. Dendrobium Friedrichsianum, Hannah, fell off its perch, didn't it? And it crash landed on one of the best canes and completely crushed it. It's stopped growing now. It's completely crushed. But the good news is it's got some buds. Again, this didn't grow very well last year. It was unmounted and remounted at a time when it didn't get chance to re-establish the root system. So it didn't grow as many new growths last year, but hopefully it'll get going again this year. It's looking a bit sorry for itself now, but we will get blooms. We have got buds, so that's that. And the Dendrobium lindleyi spikes are really pushing on now. This is going to be a good show. Each of these spikes has got a lot of buds. A lot. There's another one up the top here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 there. One there. And one up the back. Why is there always one up the back? Heading in the opposite direction. So anyway, not much else going on, but as and when we will pick things up. And this is looking particularly good now because I didn't expect these clusters to be open while these were still there. The Hercoglossum with its long dangly... Oh, there's buds on that as well. It needs tucking up somewhere because it's getting in the way of the... That's got there's quite a few buds on this. This will be out in bloom soon. Yeah, there's buds all over it. Well, as usual, that's what it does. But anyway, it's the fact that all of these clusters... Yes? Who are you staring at? So you've just stood there, absolutely rigid, staring at me. Yes, I didn't expect these clusters to be opening while these were still here. They're not incredibly long-lived or anything, so that's a really good display there. That's looking really good. Anyway, I've got to have some breakfast and get going today. I've got things that have to be done today, and I'd like them done in an orderly fashion without having to rush around. So that's what's going on for the weekend. I thought I'd let you know, and there'll be some good videos to come out of this. They just won't be until, well, hopefully I can get one out Saturday evening of the orchid nurseries. And then in addition to that, the bonsai show, it may well be one that I post on the orchid channel as well as the bonsai channel. I may put that one up on both because it's a bit special. You know, I don't go to bonsai shows, so that'll be like a one-off, so it might be worth putting it on both. And who knows, it might encourage a few people on the orchid side of the world to venture across into the bonsai side of the world, which is what I'm hoping, you know, will continue to happen. So anyway, see you next time. Waffled enough, breakfast calls. Bye for now. Now you've decided you want to come in, I suppose. Yes, that's a definite I want to come in look. And because I didn't open the door, he's walked away. Yeah, typical cat. And the wisteria is open. Boy, does that look good.